Alright, guys, and we're back. Pack and play Fighting Deer season. Um, we had a crazy, fortunate sweep of events happen, which brought us up to our current schedule of 5-2. We have two more games to deliver this episode, as you guys can see, in week 9. This week we play Miami. Next week we sim week 10. And then we will be playing against the Browns in Week 11, also this episode. So 3 games on the line, potential to go 8-2, or even to fall to 5-5. Who knows what this episode has in store? But we're here for it, and we're gonna kick it off. So I'm gonna kick it off a little different than this time. Usually I just dive right into the pack just to get it out of the way, but this time we're gonna go into the depth chart. I kind of want to touch on the or the lineup. I mean, but I want to touch on the players and positions that we need help at. So we have Noah Fant here, who we converted to a full-time fullback. We have Hertz, ETN, Johnston. Those guys were all additions from episode 1, with Johnston being our lineup here, ETN and Hertz. Those were all episode 1 adds through the first card pack. We also added Njoku. Alright. Very, very solid. And then one of our jackpot players for winning the season, we got Tristan Wirfs. So that was our jackpot wheel spin for winning one of our Super Bowls. We have 2 rings as it stands. This is a 4th season, technically. Looking to build and add. And then on offense from our second episode, we also added tight end Hunter Henry. His Super Bowl card is astronomical for that position. Crazy, out of this world. It hurt to see him leave Los Angeles way back when, but you know, I'm still a lover of Hunter Henry. I don't really care what anybody has to say about the man. The man can play ball. All right, switching gears, heading over to the defensive side of the ball. In episode 1, we have our team captain, Pat Surtain, and our jackpot wheel spin for winning our second Super Bowl and Chris Jones. Defensively, in the first episode, we added linebacker Luke Kuechly, who has a Hall of Fame card that he just got this season, and Max Crosby has a phenomenal card as well that we added. And in episode 2, we added our secondary players. We got Diamador Lenore, who had a crazy team builders card, and then we added our safety in Kobe Bryant. He has a Super Bowl card since they just went to the Super Bowl and won. Looking to potentially upgrade our Sam, Will, maybe our second nose tackle, and our other safety. Although I really like Xavier Watts, and it's just too bad that this is the wrong series for him. So unless I pull another Xavier Watts card, which would be really dope, he will probably end up getting replaced unless we get to the playoffs and we spin something like a pack and play or like a pack a punch or something. So really liking the team the way it is, but we're gonna add on. It would be also really cool if we could get a superstar kicker, or maybe upgrade the punt return. I'm highly sure that. Oh, there we go. ETN, solid. I can't believe I haven't done that. But yeah, so our team getting better, looking to do the best we can. All right. Solid, well rounding. We're gonna try and add a guard, a center, another guard, a tackle maybe. Potentially another wide receiver, because we could use our third depth receiver. We could use a secondary running back. We could use a couple of linebackers, another nose tackle, a safety, and a kicker. So those are our positions of need. Let's go ahead and dive into our pack here. Alright, you guys know what it is. Uno Elite. This time we're running one of our 2025 alternate jerseys edition. And let's see if we can get something spectacular in here. Ooh, that ripped nice. That was real quick. We like that. Slide these on out. Okay, and boom. Ooh, and we asked for a lineman and we shall receive. Terran Armstead could be a potential big add-on. Joe Alt, another lineman. Let's go. Could get some linemen. Remember, we get 3 cards out of this. Christian Watson, potential whiteouts. LJ Collier. Definitely a down lineman. Darnell Savage. Saquon Barkley. Oh, and of course they use that shot of him doing the backwards hurdle. Wow. Jamal Williams. And we already have a Jalen Hurts, but it's always good to see him. Ooh, a Josh Allen. Now we start talking about potentially replacing. Oh my goodness, we picked Trey Hendrickson. Wild bang. Whoa, what a card. Let's go. Oh my goodness. We pull the wild with the sunburst art. Oh my goodness, what a pull. That is getting top loaded. Okay, got some decisions to make. Take one last look at the lineup with the adjustments. One on offense and our center, Joe Alt. And then, of course, our 2 defensive additions in Darnell Savage, safety, and Trey Hendrickson, right edge. Crazy, crazy, crazy cards. Wow, bang, what a pull. Going back into the opponents here. So, 5-2 Fighting Deer against the 3-5 Miami Dolphins. Remember, we've had our bye week already in week 7. So we will be 1 game behind a lot of teams for the next 5 or so weeks. So we go into Hard Rock to play Miami. Let's check in on them. So we are currently 8th in offensive points per game. We'd like to be first there, but we're still putting up points. We are last in the league for allowing for actually throwing pass yards. Okay? We could definitely do better in the air. However, because we are doing so poorly in the air, we are 7th in the league on the ground. We like that. Opponents' points per game, we're 3rd, so we're holding our opponents to the least amount of points per game, pretty much, 16. And then we're 1st in the league for opponents' pass and opponents' rushing yards, because our defense is so stellar. That should go as no surprise. Surtain already has 2 picks, 2 deflections on the season. Lenore has 1 interception, 6 deflections. And Bryant, our free safety, those are our top 3 players just right there on the screen. And they've been playing lights out for us. But we go against a Justin Jefferson, a TJ Watt, and an Antoine Winfield Jr. They are very well-rounded at skill. But luckily, PS2 is covering Jay Jetta's. Not super worried about him. We take him away. But I am worried about Watt and Winfield. So, here we go. Playing the moments. Game 1 of this episode. We jump in. Dun, 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 dun. Thursday night prime time in Hard Rock. Here we go. First moment comes at 2:48 in the first quarter. And it's our ball. And we're going to test the waters right away with our running back, see what ETN's got. Never mind, they're blitzing. So, we're going to go 4 verts, and we're going to test them on the deep. Looking for Henry. Henry's open. He snags it. Stiff arm breaks the tackle. Hunter Henry, disgusting catch and run for a 6-point score immediately on our first point of possession. Hunter Henry. That was gross, man. That was gross. We catch him as they try and hit the rush with the linebacker. Break the tackle. Hunter Henry says, "Get off me, son." Woo! Hunter Henry. Let's go. All right, our next possession, or our next moment is with 18 seconds left in the first quarter. It's a 3rd down, and we are trying to stop the Miami Dolphins here. And I believe they're going to let the quarter run out. But it's okay. It's still 3rd and 5. We're going to be playing defense as we start the second quarter here. We're going to go weak safety. Send the blitz. We're on Trey Hendrickson, our new boy. See what we can do here. We scream in. Can't quite get there. They make the pass and the catch. J.J. McCarthy hits him in stride. And a solid gain right on our team captain. PS2 lets that happen. Cover 6. We're on Luke Kuechly. And they make a short pass. 4th and 16. And they miss the field goal. Our next moment comes in the second quarter. 2 minutes left. And it's our ball. Right after a turnover. Crazy. And we're going to try it on the ground. Oh, ETN almost breaks the hole. 75 gets in our way there. Not able to really do much. We're going to go far pro halfback dive. I like this set. And if it's open from our center, we can definitely
still
do
fast
something
as
here.
fuck, boy.
And ETN up the middle for the score. Wide open. We like that. Let's go. Our new moment comes with 16 seconds left in the first half. We're going to cover 6. We're up 14-0 on Miami. It's 4th and 3. Can we stop them here? We're on Chris Jones. And we bull rush. It's open. Oh my goodness, and they catch it on the fly ball. Our safety doesn't react. Oh my goodness, we're in the 4th. We're not going to get another moment. We only get moments in the first half. We end the game 20-7, and we knock off the Dolphins. All right, short and sweet game for us. Team doesn't need a whole lot of intervention. We like that. We like to build a team here in Pack and Play. Let the team do the work. Excellent, excellent. All right, remember, we don't play against the Vikings. We do sim this game. So hopefully we can get another win. We jump to 6-2. Can we go to 7-2, or do we fall to 6-3? And we do. We fall. They defeat us 27-17. We lose by 10. We fall to 6-3. But there's still hope. We bounce back. We go into a 4-5 Cleveland Browns team. And we're going to see if we can make the difference and snag another W, jump to 7-3. That's the goal. 7-3. We'd really like to make a playoff push. First moment comes with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and we are on defense. Can we stop them? Cover 1 linebacker. We are on Bryant. The cover on Washington. Oh, and Washington gets caught up. They try and throw it over us, but it's a way upper left throw. Completely misses the target. So we get another possession, just under a minute left in the first quarter, and we're on offense. On 3rd and 3, we need a short gain to continue the drive. So right now they're going to send the blitz, and we're looking for David Njoku on the underneath. And can he snag it? He does. We get the first down. David Njoku. Here we go. We get our next moment. 1st and goal from the 9. Can we put it in the end zone? Realistically, we're looking for ETN, but hopefully we're going to cut back between the safety and the guard there. Oh, they read that beautifully with the linebacker. Oh, and we dive in and we get it. I don't know how we got that on the dive. Nate Wiggins hammered us. And it's going to be a confirmed score. Solid. We get our next moment with 90 seconds left in the half. And our run game has been going off for us this season, but we're going to try a flanker dive here. We're looking for Johnston. We haven't really gotten him involved today. We'd like to get him involved. Nope. But Downs is going to be open, and he's going to snag it for a short gain of 4. Let's do a slip screen out to the left side. They're not expecting a weak side slip screen here. And we throw it. Solid. Pirouettes. Tackle, 3rd and inches. We got a minute left in the half. And we throw it to David Njoku. Can't quite get out of bounds. We are forced to burn a timeout here. Go double comebacks. See if we can get Johnston open. We need to get Johnston involved. Johnston can't quite get there on the comeback, and it's not open. We slide, take as many yards as they'll give us. We're going to go shock shake. And we're going to send Johnston on an in route. All right, I like that. And we throw it to Johnston, who gains it. And he goes out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Let's go wide receiver smash here. We need to get up there and at least kick 3 for this to be a worth it drive for us. We're going to send Njoku on a corner route, and we're just going to roll out to the left. And we playmaker Johnston up. We get the snag up to the 42. 11 seconds left. We're going to go wide cross here. We get 1 attempt at this. Otherwise, we're kicking a very deep field goal. We're looking for Hunter Henry here. And he's open. Snags it. Gains up to the 28-yard line. 14 more yards. I'm feeling risky. I'm feeling risky. We're going to do the same play again, and if Hunter Henry is open again, we go for it. Hunter Henry gets it up. All right, we just shortened the field goal. That's okay. 37-yarder. Just helping Graham Gano out. And Graham Gano is going to drill it and send us in the half. Realistically there, we were going to take the touchdown if it was open, but it wasn't, so we just take the 3. Not a big deal. We're on defense. 4th and 1. No! We can't quite get there for the interception. I thought it was going to be a QB sneak, but I misread it. And unfortunately, Cleveland is able to drive it down and score. So right now we're going to go wide crossers. This is one of our favorite plays in the book. And we're going to send Johnston on a corner. Oh, and we get nothing. They're sending a blitz. We like that. Oh, and Njoku! Bang! They shouldn't have blitzed both. And because they did, Njoku was uncovered for just long enough for us to snag that touchdown. 4th and 4, 2 minutes left. And this could be for the ball game. We're going Tampa. Ooh, and we hit them. They get the first down, but that burns the 2-minute warning, so it's still not the end of the world here. They are down by 10. Playing the moments, we've got a minute left, minute 10 left, 4th and 1. Coach wants us to cover. I'm feeling risky. I'm going to go saw blitz 1 and trust the man coverage here. Oh, and we almost take it away. That would have been a huge one, but that was a 4th and 1 play, so that is a turnover. And of course, we're just going to run the clock out, and that's the end of the game. 17-7, we knock off the Browns, and we rise to 7-3. Not a very crazily eventful day, but a very strategic football day for us. But you know how we do it on Pack and Play. We like to build the team and let the team do the work. And we don't mind stepping in when it's necessary. That play right there was probably our best play of this game. Just reading the coverage and knowing that they were sending the 2 linebackers gave us that exact opening we needed. ETN diving forward and snagging that touchdown was pretty huge. But knocking off the Browns definitely adds to the campaign of the Fighting Deer. Okay, boys. You see our opponents for next week. Jets, Bengals. And the team is starting to get built. really well. We like that a lot. The Jets are first in passing yards, first in offensive points per game. So our secondary is really going to have to lock it down. They are. They're going to have to lock it down because the Jets are 8-2. This is going to be a fight. They haven't really leaned on their rushing game. It's crazy that an 11-yard rushing average, well, 15-yard rushing average is the difference between 19th and 9th place. But we've been holding, we're first in opponents' points, opponents' passing yards, and rushing yards. So our defense is like first in the league across all three stat lines. For offense, our best is our rushing yards, we're 9th. So we need to really pick it up. But we also need to get more attempts on offense. I noticed that this season we've had a lot more defensive attempts. I know this episode we've had a lot more offensive attempts, but yeah. Other than that, we're looking pretty good amongst the AFC. Because we took over the Ravens spot. We are leading the AFC North. So we are currently sitting in divisional population. We haven't played Pittsburgh or Cincinnati yet. So that could change. But we're looking pretty good. Other than that, PS2 is in the top 3 at his position. Other than that, we're not really making an effect on the league. 3 interceptions, 2 deflections. Pretty solid season out of PS2. But that's going to do it for this episode. We thank you guys for being here. We thank you guys for watching. And we will see you next time in Pack and Play. Take care, guys. Be the best you can be. And as always, remember, you are worthy. We'll see you next time, guys.